Take on. It's the home stretch for Memphis 901 FC. 10 games remain with the playoff line in sight. Tonight they take on a team that has the same vision. It's Memphis 901 FC and Indy 11 from AutoZone Park in Memphis. Next. Everyone, and welcome to AutoZone Park on a beautiful night in Memphis for Memphis 901 FC Soccer as they take on Indy 11. I'm Rob Fisher alongside JJ Greer, and JJ, this is a big game for Memphis. 10 left. 7 of them right here at AutoZone Park.
You got to get these wins, Rob. When you're at home at AutoZone Park in front of your home fans, 3 points is a must. You know, you don't want to leave anything to doubt. You want to be one of those top 8 teams in the Eastern Division to make it into the playoffs.
Yeah, and right now they're close, and everybody's close, including this Indy 11 team. Now, Sunday we saw a Memphis 901 FC win over a New York Red Bulls 2 team that was very young. A lot of teenagers. Not going to be the case today.
Not the case at all tonight. You got some seasoned pros, some seasoned veterans. They've been around this league and leagues really all across the world. So you're going to need to man up and be really physical and play hard tonight.
And one of the guys is Manuel Arteaga, and he's one of their goal scorers. He's one of their veterans.
Absolutely. Manuel Arteaga, the 26-year-old 10-year pro, leads the Indy 11 with 7 goals and 2 assists, and this guy's a proven goal scorer. You can see why. What a shot right there. He's played in numerous leagues across South America and Europe. He's been productive absolutely everywhere he's been. He's a physical presence at 6'1", but also has great feet and is a creative player as well. You see that hunger to get in the 6-yard box. That 901 FC backline will need to stand tough tonight if they want to stop Manuel Arteaga.
7 goals that leads Indy 11. Now on the other side, 13 goals leads Memphis 901 FC. They come from Kyle Murphy, who became the all-time franchise leading goal scorer in the victory on Sunday.
Yeah, there was never a doubt who was going to be our player to watch this week was Kyle Murphy, and those 13 goals puts him at the pinnacle of all the previous 901 FC strikers, and you can see why he's so clinical in the box. Right foot, left foot, penalties, headers, you name it, he's got it. Kyle Murphy will need to have another big one tonight for 901 FC.
901 FC and Indy 11, they're battling in the Central Division. Just 1 point separates the two. Memphis 901 FC, 3 points back of a playoff spot. Indy 11, just 2. Big one between these two as they meet for the 3rd time this season. First time at AutoZone Park. All the action comes your way next.
Tex-Mex. Termites.
Don't mess up your deck with Tex-Mex. Terminex, here to help. Don't burn down the duplex. Terminex.
At AutoZone, you get what you need when you need it. Got a today job? Pick it up free same day at your local AutoZone. More of a tomorrow project? Order as late as 10 p.m. with free next day delivery. Getting the job done just got easier.
Weird. Come on. Great. You for real? So maybe just a cable?
We can help you.
Welcome to America's #1 battery destination, AutoZone, your battery solution.
At Chick-fil-A Caraway Village, we always look forward to seeing Ellie. Nick also.
Ellie just gets excited and bolts right towards him.
She loves to come and get the bag and trots right back to Nick.
We never even had to ask them to hand her the bag. The team members just automatically knew to do it. It was just that little thing, that level of customer service that kind of blew my mind.
We're just really glad that Nick shared Ellie with us. We take care of our guests, whether they're two-legged or four-legged.
Welcome, everyone, on a beautiful night in Memphis, Tennessee. AutoZone Park, home of Memphis 901 FC as they get set to take on Indy 11. I'm Rob Fisher alongside J.J. Greer as the folks are settling in here at AutoZone Park. And big game for these two teams. Let's take a look at the lineups. We'll start with Indy 11 and their lineup presented by AutoZone. We mentioned a lot of veterans on this team and some guys up front that can score.
Gordon Wild and Manuel Arteaga, Nicky Law. I mean, these are really proven players up top. A lot of goals between those three. 901 FC will need to stand strong at defense tonight.
Taking a look at the Memphis lineup, same as we saw last game. There was a question of whether or not Mark Segbers would play. He was questionable, but good to see him in the lineup because you need a steady defender in a game like this.
Absolutely, steady defending, but also he's one of your main attacking players too. He gets up and down that right-hand side. He's really going to support Dre Fortune moving forward tonight for 901 FC.
And we take a look at the coaches as well tonight. There's Ben Pierman, head coach of Memphis 901 FC, presented by XMC. Ben Pierman in his first year with 901 FC, named the head coach back on April the 8th. And on the other side, you have interim head coach Max Rogers, who was appointed head coach back on June 20th. Spent the last couple of years with St. Louis FC, but now here in Indy. And we are set. It is a beautiful night here in Memphis. 901 FC in the home blacks. Indy 11 in their road whites. 901 FC heading right to left. Indy 11 left to right on your television. Glad you're with us here on this beautiful night. And what is a big match between these two teams. Memphis, a couple of games in hand on the rest of the division. And, you know, you have these midweek games. This is your opportunity to make up that ground.
Absolutely. A couple games in hand. I believe Indy 11, 24 games played. 901 FC 22. You know, you're at home, as we spoke of earlier. You got to get these 3 points against a team that's doing okay in Indy 11, but definitely not running away with the division.
Here comes Segbers. You talk about him attacking. His pass for Kyle Murphy just not hard enough and taken away by Indy 11.
It's well read there by that Indy 11 defense. You saw Kyle Murphy just hanging right at that sweet spot about, 12, 13, 14 yards away from goal. Segbers tried to hit him, but good play by that Indy 11 defense.
Long pass down the right wing for Nick Moon. He's pushed off the ball by Reynolds, and Memphis gets it right back. Alan Wynn for Memphis, playing in his 6th game since joining the team. Ahead for Murphy, tries to get through the double team. It's knocked away by Wamed for Indy 11. That is Nick Moon. He's got 3 goals on the season. Another guy that can put the ball in the back of the net. Did score against 901 FC back on July 17th, a game that ended in a 1-1 draw. 2 matches already between these two teams. Both of them played in Indianapolis, and Memphis getting the better end of it. They got a win and a draw in those 2 matches. We got a foul here on Memphis.
Jose Garcia in there, the left back, kind of left winger for Indy 11. He's such a tricky player, Rob. So silky smooth with that left foot. We're gonna be seeing a lot of him tonight.
Indy 11. It's all about possession with them, passing. You look at some of the numbers, it's pretty incredible. 80% passing accuracy from this team. They like to move it around. It's something that Memphis 901 FC really had struggled with early in the season, but have been a lot better here in the last couple of games. There's a great ball in front for Indy 11. Dangerous play there for Memphis, but it goes wide and onto the near side. It'll be a throw in for Memphis.
You don't want to give number 27, Nicky Law, too many chances at the corner of the 6-yard box right there. I think next time he'll be looking to wrap his foot around that ball and whip it into the back post, but 901 FC fortunate there. He didn't put it on target.
Yeah, Law has a couple of goals this year as well. That's Nick Moon with the throw-in. Kofi. Gershon Kofi, his pass for Law, missed him. And on the far side, Kisiadu will try to clear it out, but kept in by Ayoze.
Good strength there from Kisiadu. Gave Ayoze the little shoulder bump there and was able to earn his team a throw-in.
Skylar Thomas knocks it out to midfield, played back to the keeper, Jordan Farr. 16 starts for Farr. 4 clean sheets from Salem, Oregon. 26-year-old keeper for Indy 11. Ball on the near side for Moon, taken away. Now win for Memphis. Leston Paul for Fortune. Right side Segbers. Now Loeb gets into the play. He lets a long blast go that goes over the goal. Let's take a look at the injury report. The Campbell Clinic has a walk-in clinic at all locations and a Saturday walk-in clinic in Germantown. Also an evening walk-in clinic till 8 p.m. in Germantown and South Haven. You can check them out online, campbellclinic.com. Mitch Guitar, Roland Lama, Zach Carroll, all out. Mitch Guitar, former member of Indy 11. Zach Carroll, he did the guitar smash before tonight's game. Good to see him. Guy who had started every single game that he had played until he was injured.
Yeah, 901 FC with a few, kind of season-ending injuries, but give credit to Ben Pierman and his staff. They've done a great job of keeping the whole squad prepared, and a few guys have slotted in and have done very well for 901 FC.
And played well and played with some confidence as well. Here's Kofi. Ooh. Not very pretty there. Back to Timmer. Jared Timmer will play back to the goalkeeper. Jordan Farr will boot it out to midfield. Gordon Wild knocked down, foul called. He'll restart it quickly down the right wing for Nick Moon. Moon leaves it for Law, back to Moon, to Law. Play it back to Timmer, he'll play it into the box. Comes far side in the corner. Battle for it there with Ayoze. Now cross in front. The header comes loose. Law with the shot. Another dangerous opportunity for Law. He puts it over the goal.
Great knockdown there from Arteaga. You can see Law giving the thumbs up to Manuel Arteaga. He put that on a platter for Nicky Law. And once again, 901 FC very fortunate that Nicky Law couldn't put that shot on target.
He's had a couple of chances already here in the early going. Just 6th minute here at AutoZone Park. Cody Cropper, the keeper for Memphis 901 FC, played in 5 games. This is his 6th game since joining the team. Couple of clean sheets, including one on Sunday against New York Red Bulls 2. 16 shots faced, 11 saves for Cody Cropper, the 28-year-old out of Atlanta, Georgia. Be a Memphis throw-in. There you get a look at Nick Moon. 3 goals, 3 assists, very active. Played in 23 games. He scored against 901 FC back on July 17th in the 1-1 draw. Here's Loeb. Down the left wing for Wynn. Missed him. It goes out. It'll be a throw-in for Indy 11.
Bit of gamesmanship there.
He didn't do that on purpose, right?
Just tripped over his own 2 feet a little bit and kicked the ball, 10 yards out of bounds. He's getting a little bit of a talking to, and he said, my bad. A little clumsy of me.
Didn't mean it. Didn't mean it. Just got the ball got in the way. Hey, pushed me into it. He pushed me into the ball.
There you go.
Now we got a whistle. It'll be a free kick for Indy 11. Indy 11 team, they come in at 8 wins, 11 losses, 5 draws, 29 points, 1 point ahead of Memphis 901 FC. They have 7 wins, 8 losses, 7 draws. Just 2 wins in their last 9 games, but both those wins coming in the last 3 for Memphis 901 FC. So Indy 11, 1 point up in the table. Gordon Wild now with a run. Wild with a long blast. And that one goes into the crowd, and it'll be a goal kick for Memphis.
It's kind of a wild shot there from Gordon Wild. You can see, though, he's really quick on that left foot, and it's got a lot of power in those legs. You know, the ball might have been bobbling and popping up on him there a little bit, but 901 FC will need to maybe stick a little bit closer, Rob, to these Indy 11 strikers.
They like to get possession. They like to get it in the box. 26 of their 27 goals scored in the box for Indy 11. Cropper will put it in play ahead for Segbers. Mark Segbers, long pass down the right wing. It's headed away. Law bluffed at it, yet gets control of it.
And to your point earlier, Rob, you can see Indy 11 starting to get control of this game a little bit, moving that ball around. And of course, just as I say that, Neville Hackshaw and Nicky Law unable to connect there, but you can see just the difference between this week and last week. The veteran players that Indy 11 have, they want to move the ball around. That's been their style for this year, and it's been their style really, you know, the past 2 or 3 years, and they're so good at doing that. And that man right there, Manuel Artiega, they'll be looking to get him the box in and around the 18. The ball inside the box, I should say.
Right. Cropper will put it back in play for Memphis 901 FC. Logue with the header, headed right back the other way. Wild battling Logue for it. Back to Reynolds. Now dangerous pass picked up by Wild. Artiaga leaves the left swing. A big strike and a save by Cropper as Ayoze let that one rip.
Great save from Cody Cropper there. It looked easy. That's because he made it look easy. It wasn't as easy as it looked. You see a really poor turnover there from Dominic Aduro in midfield, and Manuel Artiega, that man, kind of the point man on top of the box, leaves it for Ayoze Garcia to unleash a shot, but fortunately for Cody Cropper, he was well positioned and made that save look easy.
Memphis tries to get it back the other way, retained by Indy 11. Law. Plays it for Hackshaw. He gets it back. Will possess it in the midfield to Wamet. To Timmer. Down the left wing for Ayoze. Back to Hackshaw. Now Law. Artiaga. We'll try and play it near side too far for Nick Moon. It'll be a throw-in for Memphis. Indy 11, we talk about their roster, veteran roster, and they made a big move today, signing Emmanuel Ledesma, former league MVP from Argentina, 33-year-old veteran who has a lot of experience in this league, can add to this team. He'll join the team later in the week. Big pickup for them as they look to, as they announced today, not only make the playoffs, but make noise in the postseason this year. Currently not in a playoff spot. A win tonight, either of these teams, a win tonight will put them in right on that playoff line.
Absolutely, and 901 FC can thank their lucky stars, Rob, that Ledesma won't be available tonight.
That's right.
He's such an incredible player for them.
Timing worked out all right for 901 FC. Play up to midfield for Law, knocked away Kishidu. Now Odoro, back to Kishidu, that's picked off. And back comes Indy 11.
A couple really sloppy turnovers from Dominic Aduro in the midfield.
Gordon Wild. Ayoze. Play it back for Hackshaw. Hackshaw gets it back. Hackshaw in front, just over the head of Gordon Wild, and headed away by Reynolds. And it'll be a corner for Indy 11.
Great defending there from Reynolds as well. A lot of things can go wrong when that ball is heading at you and you're facing your own goal. You can see some really nice play here between Ayoze and Hackshaw, and a decent ball as well from Hackshaw. And Andre Reynolds had a lot to do to clear that out of bounds for a corner kick.
There you see Nick Moon right in front. Gordon Wild, he'll take the corner. 3 goals, 4 assists. That leads the team. Puts it in play in front. Cropper just punches it out.
Yeah, that thing was whipping inside the 6-yard box. We got another one here, but a good clearance from Dominic Aduro.
All the way out to midfield where it's picked up by Aoze. Jared Timmer now. Nicky Law will play it all the way back to the keeper, Jordan Farr. 13th minute here in this first half at AutoZone Park in Memphis. Third meeting of the season between these two teams, Indy 11 and Memphis 901 FC. Rob Fisher and JJ Greer with you. Happy to be with you here tonight on a beautiful night here in Memphis. Here's Wild. Near side for Hackshaw, misses him, picked off by Kisiedu. His pass just misses, and it's picked up by Kofi.
901 FC a little off the pace. Rob in midfield, just missing those passes by 2 and 3 yards. And, you know, if they keep doing that in midfield, Indy 11 are very dangerous going forward. You don't want too many of those turnovers.
No one played too far. And Cropper has it for 901 FC, coming off a clean sheet on Sunday against New York Red Bulls 2. His second since joining the team.
901 FC are so fortunate to have picked up Cody Cropper, a player of his stature. He's played all over the world at some really top clubs and in England as well. And you know, he's just such a force, you know, between the sticks for 901 FC. Really skilled, calm. You can see those long arms. Just really has a great command of that 901 FC back line.
Skylar Thomas now for 901 FC, ahead for Kisiedu, off him and out of bounds. Throw in again for Indy 11. Memphis 901 FC not really getting any possession here in this early going of the first half.
Part of that, you know, you can give some credit to Indy 11, but a lot of it is self-inflicted kind of turnovers from 901 FC, especially in that midfield. I think if they just settle down a little bit, focus on those passes, even just, you know, 5 and 10-yard passes, focus on completing your passes, you'll get more shots on goal. We haven't talked about Kyle Murphy as much, but that's because there's been so many turnovers out of midfield.
Hackshaw, long ball ahead for Arteaga, knocked away by Niall Logue, and back comes Memphis Oduro.
It's calm defending there from Niall Logue, keeping possession.
That's a great way to describe him. That's the way he's been since he's been picked up by this team. Segbers now for Memphis. And Oduro is, or that's Reynolds, I believe, was tripped up. Nope, it was Oduro.
A little bit better there from 901 FC. You can see once they complete some passes in the midfield there, it'll put some pressure on that Indy 11 defense. And you see Gordon Wild a little too eager there to win that ball and puts his team in a fairly dangerous position here.
Memphis with an opportunity here. Here's Logue. Leaves it for Leston Paul, back to Logue. Skylar Thomas for Memphis. Segbers. Oduro. Tripped. Foul. Restart for Memphis. Logue on at midfield. Right side, Skylar Thomas ahead for Segbers.
Much better from 901 FC.
Good ball movement here. Wynn, he leaves it. Long shot. That's going to go wide and across the end line by Dre Fortune, and a goal kick for Indy 11.
Ambitious effort there from Dre Fortune with his weaker left foot. Although he can strike the ball well with both feet, but definitely ambitious, probably about, you know, 20 yards out. It's going to take a lot to beat Jordan Farr from that far out.
Farr now, a little pressure on him. He clears it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for 901 FC. Andre Reynolds will do the honors. There you see Jordan Farr on loan, or from Salem, Oregon, as I mentioned earlier. Went to Corbin University in NAIA. Cropper with the long clear. Walmet heads it right back in. Thomas heads it right back out. Memphis trying to get control, and we got a whistle.
It's like offside there, and Kyle Murphy started off in an offside position.
There's Kyle Murphy, all-time leading goal scorer in 901 FC history. 13 of them coming this year. First on the team, most in a season, and the most all-time named to the USL Team of the Week. 3 Memphis 901 FC players named to the Team of the Week this week. Kyle Murphy, Skylar Thomas, and Cody Cropper all getting the honor.
And at 13 goals, Rob, you know, with 10 games left, he's wanting to get to that 20 mark. And sure enough, you know, I think he'll be able to do it. 901 FC, especially in this game, they need to find ways to get him the ball. I know teams are going to be really keying in on him, but he's such a unique player in the fact that he doesn't need many chances in front of goal. If he gets 1 or 2 chances in front of goal, likely both of them are going in the way he's playing.
That's right. He had that stretch where he scored 9 straight games, which was remarkable. No reason that he couldn't do that again. Skylar Thomas now head for Oduro. Kishidu. Indy 11 trying to regain possession. They do, and a foul called, and they'll have a free kick. Since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball, quality, and innovation. Select is the official ball supplier of the USL Championship and many of the elite leagues throughout Europe. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit SelectSportAmerica.com. Goal kick coming for Memphis. 19th minute of this one here at AutoZone Park. We are scoreless.
A lot of physical play there between Nick Moon and Andre Reynolds. Really good battle so far between those two.
Looked like that could have been a corner. But 901 FC will take it with no complaints. Oh, foul call. It wasn't a goal kick. Cropper puts it back in play. And Indy 11 takes over. Wommet to Timmer. To Hackshaw.
It's good patience there from 901 FC. You can see the tenacity with which they're pressing the ball. Kyle Murphy, Leston Paul, and Dre Fortune leading that front line for 901 FC, but you see Alan Wynn gets the steal, so it pays off for him.
Wynn with the run down the left wing, goes a little too far. It's going to hit the flag and go out of play. It'll be a goal kick, went out on Memphis last. You have to press a little bit when a team wants to pass as much as they do. You don't want to get lulled to sleep.
You don't want to get lulled to sleep, and especially at home, you know, in front of your home fans, you want to have the ball. 901 FC is a team that does like the ball. They like moving it around, building up from the back and from the midfield, and you don't want a team, as you said, Rob, lulling you to sleep, and then all of a sudden, you know, the ball ends up in the back of your goal, which is what this Indy 11 team can do.
Here's Moon, long pass down the right wing for Gordon Wild. Too far, missed him. Throw in for Memphis. Memphis playing well, winners of 2 of their last 3 games. Had struggled before that. Meanwhile, Indy 11 struggling, losing 3 of their last 4, just 1 win in their last 6. A big one here. Memphis has never beaten Indy 11 here at AutoZone Park. Did have a win and a draw against them this year in Indianapolis. That ball played in front. Wild can't control, and Memphis comes away with it. Oduro ahead for Kyle Murphy, knocked away from him, and Oduro gets it back, right side for Segbers.
2 really important tackles there from Dominic Oduro. He's really picked up his play after those first couple of turnovers in the first 15 minutes or so of this game. He's really picked it up and has made some really nice passes and some strong defensive efforts.
Here's Reynolds now down the left wing for 901 FC. He wants to play it in front, no one there, and it goes far side out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Indy 11.
Good idea there from Andre Reynolds. The ball was just a little too deep. I think Kyle Murphy was hanging right in the middle of that 6-yard box, and he typically likes to make that near post run as well. So keep looking for 901 FC to get the ball out wide to whip it into Kyle Murphy for headers.
Neviel Hackshaw will throw it in. Happy birthday to him. Celebrated his birthday yesterday. Mitch Guitar, Memphis 901 FC, celebrating a birthday today as he tries to get healthy. There's Oduro to Fortune. Head for Kishidu. Oh, back to Fortune. Just missed him with the pass. Taken away. Kofu taken down. Whistle blown. And a free kick for Indy 11.
Yeah, poor turnover there from Kishidu. I think he had an option to look at goal, but a really smart foul in the end, though. You see the Nice little interplay here from Casiadu and Drake Fortune, and he turns it over, but it was a smart professional foul to foul that far away from goal and not pick up a yellow card. Close there.
Yeah, ball comes loose in the box, picked up by Cropper. He's going to just boot it out of danger. Out over midfield, out, throw in Indy 11. Quickly, Timmer back to the keeper far.
You see what Cody Cropper's trying to do there. He's trying to release the ball quickly and start that counterattack, and wasn't able to execute on that play. And you know, normally that's fine, but the problem is if you give the ball to Indy 11, you might not see it for another 5 minutes.
Timmer, Ayoze. Leaves it for Law, taken away by Casiadu. Out near midfield, played for Ayoze, knocked away, taken away by Segbers. And Memphis will have a throw-in. Mark Segbers will throw it in for 901 FC. Head for Murphy. Gets it back.
Great move there from Segbers.
Oduro now ahead for Segbers.
A lot of contact there.
Taken away. Wamet tries to clear off of Segbers and out. It'll be a goal kick.
You see Mark Segbers signaling that he's pulling his shirt, which I thought he was. There's a lot of contact there. He made a few great moves to be able to get in that position in the final third, but unfortunately for 901 FC was not able to get across into the box.
Farr will have it for Indy 11. Play it from his own box up near midfield, headed away by 901 FC. Hey, two clubs battling over the Atlantic Division's final playoff spot takes center stage when the USL on ESPN continues. Charlotte Independence travels north to Dillon Stadium to take on Hartford Athletic on Thursday, September 30th at 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN Deportes. Indy 11 with control. Kofi back to Timmer. Now Guchar. Jeremiah Guchar from Bloomington, Indiana. Hometown kid on this Indy 11 team. Shouldn't say kid, he's 24 years old. One of the veterans. 2 years with the Chicago Fire. Although I guess I'm starting to get to that age, everybody feels like a kid now.
Yeah, there you go. Youthful, youthful.
That's right. Cleared out, that's going to be a throw-in for Memphis.
Smart defending there from Segbers. He didn't bite, he didn't fall into Ayoze's tricks there of trying to let it run and get past him.
Segbers cheating a little bit up the line. Casiadu. Oduro, that one knocked away. Skylar Thomas is there to recover, let it go out of bounds, so it can be another throw-in for Memphis 901 FC. Skylar Thomas had a big goal on Sunday. He was named to the USL Team of the Week. Big header off a corner. One of the goals, the 3 goals scored against New York. Wild can't control, and Memphis takes it away, and then Wild's going to be called for a foul.
Excellent challenge from Skylar Thomas on top of the box there, and was also able to remain calm and play out of the back, and got fouled for his efforts.
Now Lowe helping Thomas to his feet.
See here, really strong tackle from Skylar Thomas, and Manuel Arteaga just kind of rakes him on his Achilles hooks and really hurt.
Tried to help him up. Thomas didn't want any of it. Now Logue will leave it for Cody Cropper to put back in play. Long ball for Murphy missed, and Indy 11 regains control. Nicky Law on the left wing for Ayoze. Right side for Nick Moon. Back to Aoze, to Law. Aoze again.
You can see Aoze kind of roams all over the field. He's got that type of freedom and that type of trust from his coach, Max Rogers. He starts off on the left, but can really end up anywhere on the field. A lot of contact here.
A lot of contact. Reynolds taken down, and I think we're going to have a card, a yellow card on Nick Moon. As Reynolds was taken down on a big collision.
Nick Moon has had several overly aggressive challenges so far, and finally earns himself a yellow card for his efforts. You see he loses the ball here, trying a little Iniesta tiki-taka and a really strong kind of lunging tackle. Probably a little fortunate to get a yellow. I think that's fair, yellow card, because his studs weren't exposed. But whenever you lunge like that, Rob, with kind of 2 feet, it can always be tricky.
Yeah. Boy, those always look a lot worse in replay than they did in real time.
Well, look, if he would have held his studs up and had his feet exposed, that's an automatic red card. Yeah. Especially he did make contact, so he's really fortunate there. And Andre Reynolds was really fortunate there not to sustain a serious injury.
Ball loose out of midfield, picked up by Niall Logue. Oh, good ball for Wynn. Alan Wynn for 901 FC. Plays it in front. Oh, deflected right back to Farr, who has to make a save on the deflection.
Jordan Farr on his P's and Q's on that one. That one could have easily ended up in the back of his net for an own goal.
Memphis almost catching a break there. Off that ball from Wynn that was played in front. Here's Timmer. Kofi back to Timmer. Up the midfield for Law. Kofi. Arteaga too far for him. Segbers takes it away, and here's Leston Paul. For Memphis, back to Skylar Thomas.
Both teams have been a little bit sloppy in the midfield, not really able to keep possession. A lot of kind of wayward passes in the middle of the field.
Indy 11 doing a nice job keeping Memphis in that area. You look at the last 2 games for Memphis, 19 shots on target and 20 corners in the last 2 games.
It's not bad at all. That means they're putting the pedal to the gas there, the pedal to the metal, and really pushing it forward to Kyle Murphy. And Kyle Murphy, he's hungry. You can see when he's how hard he's pressing the ball. He's just not seeing a lot of it, unfortunately, right now in the first half for 901.
Yeah, haven't had a corner, haven't had a shot on target yet here in this first half for 901 FC, and we're in the 30th minute. Offense have been so good. So got to give Indy 11 a little credit here in this first half. Now Logue clearing it from danger. Picked up again by Indy 11 down the right side for Nick Moon. Moon plays it off his chest, tries to cut to the middle. Reynolds knocks it away, and it's picked up by Wynn.
Great challenge from Reynolds.
Wynn, long ball ahead for Murphy, too far. Oh. It's deflected off the keeper.
That's going in.
It's in. And Murphy will get credit for the goal. It's 14th of the year. Well, Memphis almost caught a break just moments ago on a potential own goal. And this time they catch a bit of a break and taking the lead here over in the Indy 11.
He doesn't need a lot of chances, Rob. As a matter of fact, he doesn't need a half chance. I don't even know what you would consider that. He made that all on his own. See, nonstop pressing the ball and gets right in Jordan Farr's face, and he kicks it off of his face, I think, and it goes into the back of the goal.
It was either off of him or off his defender, Hackshaw.
Look at Alan Wynn. Put it up top for Kyle Murphy, and he presses him, and I think he took that one off the hip and just rolls into the back of the goal. There's definitely no foul there. If anything, Jordan Farr was kind of pushing him. He tried to say that he tripped him in the end, but that ball was always going to the back of the net.
It was a good job by Murphy not getting a foul there.
Exactly, and that's his 14th of the year. Amazing. You see him. He's edging his team on right there, really getting the boys fired up.
Well, a break for Memphis gives them the lead. When this team has scored first, they have failed to lose this season. 6 wins, 1 draw when 901 FC scores the first goal.
It's a great sign for Ben Pierman's side.
Big goal for Kyle Murphy.
Excellent goal. Really created that out of nothing, but that's just, when you have that hunger and you've scored so many goals in such a short amount of time this season, you believe in yourself. You believe you're going to score no matter what. You really saw that on that play.
Yeah, and again, it's about the pressure. I mean, just on an innocent play, putting pressure on and something happened. Now follow Memphis. Nicky Law to Jared Timmer. Gershon Kofi. Jeremiah Guchar down the left wing. There's Ayoze with a nice move around Segbers. Ayoze then tries to go through another double team. No foul calls. He was hoping for one there. A fake shot as Indy 11 controls. Arteaga. From Moon. Back to Arteaga. Again, this is a team that scores in the box. Arteaga, that long blast is deflected. And it'll be picked up by Cody Cropper.
You can see how slick Manuel Arteaga is in and around the box. 6'1", a physical player, but I think, who was that? He hit one of the 901 FC players with a nutmeg in there and almost got a shot off left foot with the off foot. Had a lot of power behind it, but 901 FC was able to get the blocking in, and Cody Cropper collected it easily.
There you see Leston Paul, captain of this 901 FC team. 34th minute, goal from Kyle Murphy. It's given 901 FC a 1-0 lead.
Such an important goal. 901 FC not really having a lot in this game, and if anything, Indy 11 has been taking it to him. But when you have a striker that's just feeling the type of way that Kyle Murphy's been feeling and working that hard, he's willing this team to victory.
Jordan Farr, the keeper, trying to clear it and went off of Murphy and right back into his own net. That has given Memphis the lead here in the first half. Half that hasn't seen any opportunities really for 901 FC, and they find themselves ahead 1-0. Kofi down the right wing for Moon. Nick Moon, a heel touch back to Wild. Gordon Wild tries to split through two defenders, can't. Logue picks it up for Memphis for Reynolds, and Reynolds will clear it out.
Once again, great defending from Niall Logue. Not only winning the ball, but able to keep possession, although it was turned over shortly after. Still really good work from that 901 FC back line.
Timmer now for Indy 11 as they possess the ball in midfield. Huge game between these two teams as far as the standings are concerned. Indy 11 2 points out of the playoff line, Memphis 3. So an important game for both of these teams tonight. And a huge one for Memphis as they got 2 games in hand on everyone else in the division.
That's why it's so important to get these wins at home, get these 3 points. 7 out of last 10 at home. You want to pick up at least, 18 of those points, I would say, to firmly put yourself in position going into the playoffs.
Leston Paul now, long play ahead for Kishiadu. Too far, headed back to Farr. Jordan Farr. Throw it back out for Neviel Hackshaw. Hackshaw to Ayoze. Tries to play it into the box. It's headed away by Skylar Thomas. And Leston Paul takes over now for Oduro. Back to Segbers. Head for Paul to Oduro. To Kishiadu. Knocked out of bounds. Memphis throwing.
901 FC playing with a little bit of swagger now. You can see them kind of feeling themselves, putting their foot on the ball, moving the ball a little bit, and calming things down here in the 36th minute.
Head ball. Can't get the win. Picked up by Indy 11. Moon on the near side. To Wild. Gordon Wild. Back to Kofi. Gershon Kofi. Now down the left wing for Ayoze. Ayoze cutting toward the middle. Arteaga. Back out to midfield. This is what Indy 11 will do. Played into the box. Arteaga couldn't control. Picked up by Skylar Thomas, and he'll boot it out of danger all the way out to midfield. And it's headed away. It'll be a throw-in for Memphis.
Really well read there from Skylar Thomas. Didn't bite after Manuel Arteaga took that ball down off of his chest. Stayed calm. Saw his moment to pounce. Took it. Was able to win the ball for 901 FC and clear it.
Segbers with the throw. Comes right back to him. We'll do it again. Kisiedu. Segbers. Murphy back to Segbers, knocked away. Nice defensive play there, and Indy 11 tries to get control. But Niall Logue takes over. For Reynolds, he can't clear, taken away by Moon. Nick Moon, he loses it.
Once again, great defending there from Reynolds, just all over Nick Moon, not giving him an inch of space.
Oduro now for Leston Paul, right side Segbers. Back to Leston Paul. Now Oduro on it to Reynolds. Head for Wynn. Wynn tries to get it back to Reynolds. It's knocked away, and Reynolds will throw it in quickly to Wynn. Wynn trying to break into the box. It's taken away by Timmer. He'll play it back to Farr, and he'll clear it out. Memphis with the header goes out of bounds. Throw in for Indy 11. Kisiedu for Memphis 901 FC. Down the right wing, leaves it for Segbers. Segbers now, tried to sneak it through for Fortune, couldn't get it to him. But kept in by Memphis. Oduro out to Leston Paul. Now out to near midfield, and Niall Logue will have it there.
It's good patience from 901 FC, moving the ball around calmly. See Indy 11 with all 11 players back inside their own half. That's what you want to see from 901 FC, up 1-0, moving the ball calmly, really pinning Indy 11 back in their own defensive half.
Leston Paul will play it all the way back to Skylar Thomas. Near side now for Niall Logue. Logue ahead for Fortune. Nowhere to go. Leaves it for Reynolds. Head for Wynn. Alan Wynn now. Wynn. Tried to get it to Murphy. Just couldn't get it perfect. Had to be perfect. Couldn't get it perfect. Now Fortune for 901 FC. Ahead for Murphy too far, and it goes all the way through to Jordan Farr.
Really good idea from Alan Wynn a few plays ago, trying to cut it back to Kyle Murphy. Unfortunately, the pass a little too far in front. You see all the Indy 11 players kind of stopped. They thought that ball was out of bounds, especially the Indy 11 coaching staff. But until you hear a whistle, you're taught to play on, Rob.
Play the whistle. If you didn't learn that in the Memphis football game over the weekend. Now Indy 11 with control. Kofi back to Womet. Near side Moon. Back to Timmer. Ahead for Wild. Wild to Moon. Moon with the cross, and not really a cross. Not really much of anything. It'll be a goal kick for Memphis.
I think Andre Reynolds has got Nick Moon a little bit shook there. Not willing to go at him on that play. Didn't know whether he wanted to shoot it or cross it or what. I think a few times going up against Andre Reynolds and losing the battle a few times has got Nick Moon a little bit shook. He's going to want to come into that second half a lot stronger.
Cody Cropper put it back in play. Hasn't really been tested yet. A couple of good opportunities for Indy 11 early in this game, but really not a threat. Memphis really still hasn't had much of an opportunity other than almost an own goal, and then the deflection off Murphy that's knocked into their own goal. That resulted in a score for Memphis, and that's where we're at, 1-0. As their keeper, Jordan Farr, tried to clear it out, cleared it right off of Murphy and into the back of the net. .42nd minute here in this first half. Memphis with the lead. Kofi.
There's great pressure there from 901 FC. Kofi really fortunate that ball bounced out in Indy 11's favor, but 901 FC, you could see them really putting the pressure on Indy 11 in midfield.
Moon leaves it for Wild. Moon's going to get it back if he can get there. He can't. And it'll be a Memphis throw-in. Memphis leads it 1-0. Rob Fisher, JJ Greer with you from AutoZone Park on a beautiful night here in Memphis. Nicky Law at midfield for Indy 11. Kofi, near side Timmer. Back to Kofi at the center circle. Left wing Hackshaw. Pass for Law. It's picked off. Now a good ball, long ball for Kisiedu. Just missed him with it. But it'll be a Memphis throw-in near midfield.
Really sloppy pass, kind of uncharacteristic from the left back, Neville Hackshaw there. You can see him giving the thumbs up. Just passed it really right to the 901 FC players. 901 FC tried to counter on that counterattack, but fortunately for Indy 11, looked like that was Carl Ouimet to sweep up things.
Cropper, dangerous pass back to him. He just has to clear it. And it'll be a throw-in, and Indy 11 putting some pressure on here late in this first half. Law, good defensive play taken away by Segbers, ahead for Kisiedu. Dre Fortune to Oduro.
Smart play from Dominic Oduro, not trying to force the issue there, just kind of stuck his foot on the ground and kind of reset things, and 901 FC able to slowly work this ball up the field.
Here's Segbers. Segbers into the attack, gets into Fortune, turns and shoots. Big save by Farr. Got a lot on it. Farr in good position making the save.
Excellent pass there from Mark Segbers, able to slip in Dre Fortune, and strong effort there from Dre Fortune. You see on the replay here, Dre Fortune gets a fortunate touch there and lets one rip to the near post, but Jordan Farr in good position to make the save.
Maybe Memphis' best chance here in this game, yet they lead 1-0. Here comes Moon for Indy 11. Moon, Wynn racing back with him. Moon will drop it off. Ayoze there. Left wing for Hackshaw. We have just 1 minute of Miller Lite stoppage time added here in this first half. A very quick moving first half. Very quick moving first half. It hasn't had a lot of chances for either team.
Hasn't been a lot of chances, and you know, it's moved quick, but there hasn't been a great flow to the game. You know, lots of kind of uncharacteristic turnovers in midfield, and it's kind of been a game of mistakes, right? And Kyle Murphy's goal, that man's goal came off a mistake, and he forced the issue there and was able to score and put his team up 1-0, maybe leading into the second half.
Final opportunity here for Indy 11. Put in play, Arteaga with the header, and I think he's going to be called for the foul. 2 players now down, as Hackshaw down as well.
Looks like also the referee signaled for halftime.
Well, that's going to be the halftime break. No foul called. Everyone just kind of gathering. Teams trying to leave the field as well. And Memphis will take this 1-0 lead into the halftime break. Neither team, you could say, really dominating that first half. Memphis getting a break and getting a goal from Kyle Murphy, his 14th of the season. There it is. Cleared off of him, back into his own net. 1-0 Memphis here at the half. We got halftime for you when we return to AutoZone Park.
Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex. Termites.
Don't mess up your deck with Tex-Mex. Terminex, here to help. Don't burn down the duplex. Terminex.
At AutoZone, you get what you need when you need it. Got a today job? Pick it up free same day at your local AutoZone. More of a tomorrow project? Order as late as 10 p.m. with free next day delivery. Getting the job done just got easier.
Weird. Come on. Great. You for real? So maybe just a cable?
We can help you.
Welcome to America's #1 battery destination. AutoZone, your battery solution.
At Chick-fil-A Caraway Village, we always look forward to seeing Ellie. Nick also.
Ellie just gets excited and bolts right towards him.
She loves to come and get the bag and trots right back to Nick.
We never even had to ask them to hand her the bag. The team members just automatically knew to do it. It was just that little thing, that level of customer service that kind of blew my mind.
We're just really glad that Nick shared Ellie with us. We take care of our guests, whether they're two-legged or four-legged.
Back at AutoZone Park on a beautiful night in Memphis, it's 901 FC, the home team with the lone goal, 1-0 here at the halftime break. Rob Fisher and JJ Greer with you here at AutoZone Park tonight. And JJ, we've talked about it. It wasn't the prettiest of first halves for either team. It's such an important match for both of these teams, kind of feeling each other out. Expect a little different second half.
You expect a little difference, but at the same time, you know, when you need to get it done, just get it done. Doesn't matter how you get it done, and that's exactly what Kyle Murphy has done. He's taken this game into his own hands. He hasn't been getting the ball offensively, so he said, you know what, I'm just going to chase down this kind of loose ball and make something happen. That's what he did, and he'll look to do more of that in the second half. Yeah, it's 1-0, and that's where we stand here. These two teams, Memphis 901 FC, just 1-3-1 all time, losing both times here at AutoZone Park. Trying to change that tonight. They got the lead at intermission. We're back with more after this timeout.
Today, as you step into the field, as you defend and attack, as you move swift, quick, like you were made for this, know that you do not do so alone. With each step, you run with all of the women before you and all of the women that will come after you. A stampede of mujeres blazing a trail on fire. Time cannot catch you. Para ti no existen los límites. You come from women that transformed pain into victory. Women that accepted impossible as a challenge. A challenge is brought to you and you do not turn away. Your journey today awaits you and you do not step down. You step into your purpose. You step strong. Con toda la fuerza de mujer. You step up.
I am a first-generation student here at Bellevue University. I feel like if I were to have gone to a different university, my experience would have been a lot more stressful and overwhelming, because I feel like I wouldn't have gotten that personal experience that Bellevue University has to offer.
Tees it up, what a strike, and what a goal! Hartford has a goal!
His right-footed shot, and it's in! Knocked away. Looking for Para, could fall for an opportunity here. The shot comes in! Oh, it's brilliant!
Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex. Termites.
Don't mess up your deck with Tex-Mex. Terminex.
Here to help.
burn down the duplex. Terminix.
At AutoZone, you get what you need when you need it. Got a today job? Pick it up free same day at your local AutoZone. More of a tomorrow project? Order as late as 10 p.m. with free next day delivery. Getting the job done just got easier.
Weird. Come on. Great. You for real? So maybe just a cable?
We can help you.
Welcome to America's #1 battery destination. AutoZone, your battery solution.
At Chick-fil-A Caraway Village, we always look forward to seeing Ellie. Nick also.
Ellie just gets excited and bolts right towards him.
She loves to come and get the bag and trots right back to Nick.
We never even had to ask them to hand her the bag. The team members just automatically knew to do it. It was just that little thing, that level of customer service that kind of blew my mind.
We're just really glad that Nick shared Ellie with us. We take care of our guests, whether they're two-legged or four-legged.
Memphis 901 FC Soccer is brought to you by Terminix, defenders of home, and by AutoZone. Get in the zone.
Welcome back, everyone, to Memphis. Across the street from the historical Peabody Hotel in downtown Memphis, AutoZone Park, where tonight Memphis 901 FC leads Indy 11 here at the halftime break. 1-0 is the score in a huge game in this Central Division. An Indy 11 win, they move into sole possession of 4th place in the Central Division. A Memphis 901 FC win, they're tied for 4th place with 2 games in hand, so big for both teams. As we take a look around the league, the USL League announced this week. It'll be a USL Super League, new Division II Women's League. That'll begin in 2023. The Rowdies making history, going for their 9th consecutive shutout. They beat New York last week 6-0. And as we talked a little bit about earlier, Indy signing a former USL MVP, Emmanuel Ledesma, for the remainder of the season. Not with the team here tonight. He'll join the team later in the week, so that was a good break for Memphis 901 FC because he is a talented veteran, again, who brings a lot of experience to this team.
Absolutely, and as you said, Rob, it's just very fortunate for 901 FC to be able to come out here and work hard. It's been kind of a sloppy game, as we've said multiple times, but Kyle Murphy has been the difference.
Let's take a look about what's going on in the league. Presented by Chick-fil-A, as a lot of games mattering with just 10 games left. One in the division there, Atlanta United 2, trailing Birmingham Legion FC 1-0. Birmingham 6 points behind Louisville for the top spot in that Central Division. Atlanta United 2, they're another team. They're tied with Indy 11 with 29 points, 2 back of a playoff spot. So they're trying to get themselves at least a point tonight at home against Birmingham Legion in a game that is huge for Atlanta United 2. Tied with Indy 11 for that 5th and 6th spot in the Central Division, just 2 points back of the Oklahoma City Energy. The other scores, a high-scoring affair with New York Red Bulls 2 as they try to get on the winning side, something they haven't been able to do much lately as they lead Charleston Battery. 3-2 is the score of that one into stoppage time. Time to take a look at the stats of the first half. I don't know what we're going to see from the stats in the first half, JJ. Okay.
Yeah, I think
shots and shots. I mean, look at the corners. We've had one corner the entire first half.
It's really just been a strangely kind of sloppy game, Rob, especially in the middle of the field. There's been, a few creative chances up top for both teams, and of course it culminated in Kyle Murphy's kind of sloppy goal. But I think the stat line kind of makes sense besides the goal, of course, which is the all-important stat. But you see that possession, almost more than 60-40 possession in favor of Indy 11, and the amount of passes, 337 passes completed in the first half. They're a team that's going to keep possession, but at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is putting shots on target, and at the end of the day, putting them in the goal. And 901 FC is leading in that category.
Yeah, we talk about Memphis 901 FC only having 4 shots, only 2 on target. Well, Indy 11 just 1 shot on target there in that first half as well. We'll see if things open up a little bit more here in this second half. 1-0, Memphis 901 FC has the lead on that Kyle Murphy goal. We're back with second half action after this.
Tex-Mex. Termites.
Don't mess up your deck with Tex-Mex. Terminix, here to help. burn down the duplex. Terminex.
At AutoZone, you get what you need when you need it. Got a today job? Pick it up free same day at your local AutoZone. More of a tomorrow project? Order as late as 10 p.m. with free next day delivery. Getting the job done just got easier.
Weird. Come on. Great. You for real? So maybe just a cable?
We can help you.
Welcome to America's #1 battery destination, AutoZone, your battery solution.
At Chick-fil-A Caraway Village, we always look forward to seeing Ellie. Nick also.
Ellie just gets excited and bolts right towards him.
She loves to come and get the bag and trots right back to Nick.
We never even had to ask them to hand her the bag. The team members just automatically knew to do it. It was just that little thing, that level of customer service that kind of blew my mind.
We're just really glad that Nick shared Ellie with us. We take care of our guests, whether they're two-legged or four-legged.
Welcome back, everyone, to AutoZone Park in Memphis, Tennessee, where Memphis 901 FC leads at the halftime break against Indy 11. 1-0 the score as Memphis 901 FC got a break on a Kyle Murphy goal, his 14th of the season. And for more on what to expect here in the second half, let's head down to the pitch and welcome in the head coach of Memphis 901 FC, Ben Pearman. And Coach, congratulations on the lead here at the half, but a tightly played first half, and with how much this game means for both teams, what do you expect to see from Indy 11 coming out in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, we weren't good in the first half, simple as that. We're fortunate to be up a goal. Obviously, we'll take it, but we've got to we got to bring a little bit more urgency. You know, for a game like you said at this magnitude, we shouldn't be as reactive as we are. Too many sloppy giveaways, not enough communication, not enough urgency. But we took advantage of the mistake. We'll take it. And in the second half, we've got to be a bit more aggressive, moving the ball from sideline to sideline and find our forward passes. My guess is with what they need to do, they're going to be a little bit more open, so maybe we can beat them in transition. But we have to value the ball a bit more in between the lines. It's too many sloppy giveaways and not enough courage for guys that take responsibility to push on and go forward.
Coach, good luck second half. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Ben Pearman joining us down on the pitch as we get ready for second half action. Take a look at the highlights from the first half. And they had a couple of opportunities in the box early, but a big save by Cropper there, but not really a threat other than that.
Not really a threat. You know, Isaiah put that shot on target, but, you know, Nicky Law missed the target a couple times. You see that almost own goal and then another sloppy play in the back for Indy 11. This one turns into a goal, of course, for Kyle Murphy. You give him a chance, it's going to the back of the net. Everybody knows where it's going. So 901 FC, you know, forcing the issue on a couple times, and the few times they've done it, they've had chances on goal.
Yeah, and Memphis having a chance here with Dre Fortune with the long shot, that maybe their best chance, but Jordan Farr was up to the task for Indy 11. And that was near the end of that first half. 1-0. I like what Coach Pearman said. We're not happy with how we played in the first half. He's expecting more of his team.
Yeah, I think it's a fair assessment. You know, they are fortunate to be up 1-0. That's because their striker, you know, sometimes, you know, you make your own luck, right? He makes his own fortune, which he's done with 14 goals so far this season. And 901 FC is very fortunate to have that man up top leading him. And, you know, as long as they keep working hard and be a little bit sharper in midfield, I think they'll have a good result in this match.
Indy 11 will be going right to left here in this second half. Memphis left to right in the black, and Indy 11 in the white. Ayoze for Indy 11. Huge game for these two teams. Can't emphasize that enough. They will have one more meeting this season. That'll be the final game of the season, October 30th. That one also at AutoZone Park, as the previous two meetings between these teams have been played in Indianapolis. Memphis winning back on June 5th, 2-1, and then a draw on July 17th, 1-1. Both of those games at Indy. So Memphis now with the opportunity here on the home pitch to try and make some noise, and certainly want to take advantage of these games in hand. And a team that's banged up a little bit right now and makes these midweek games and these two-game weeks so important.
Absolutely, and you know, these home games and Indy 11 without Emmanuel Ledesma, because you got to know, Rob, once he comes onto the pitch for Indy 11, moving forward this season, he's going to make them better. They're going to get results when he comes onto the field. So right now you're up 1-0 with a half to play. You haven't played super well, so I think there's more goals in this game for you if you can be a little sharper and kick on from there for the rest of the season. But right now, this is the most important match, and 901 FC will be disappointed if they don't get 3 points.
Yeah, and it's tough. Both teams need to show a little more urgency. I'm sure Max Rogers would say the same about his Indy 11 team. Which team can show that urgency? And when you play behind, it's a little easier to show that urgency. Let's see if Memphis can match that, playing with the lead.
Absolutely match it. Just be a little sharper moving forward. I think there's more goals in this game for 901.
We're just underway here in the second half from AutoZone Park in Memphis. 901 FC, 10 games remaining on the schedule, 7 of them here at AutoZone Park. They've been as good on the road as they have been at home. And down the stretch here, would like to get themselves a little home field advantage. Pass for Wynn just misses him. Taken away by Moon, and back comes Indy 11. Moon falls down. They're going to let him play on. Here's Wynn. Wynn down the left wing. Unguarded. Wynn with a nice move in front. Oh, right on net. Farrer almost lost it, and Murphy was right on the doorstep.
Well done there from Allen Wynn. A little step over there and whipped that ball into the box. And Kyle Murphy was waiting. If that ball were able to get a little bit further away from Jordan Farr, it was going in the back of the net.
Here's Hackshaw for Indy 11. Head for Law, Nicky Law. Heard his name a lot early in this match. Creating a couple of opportunities for Indy 11 in the first half. Now a long pass for Aoze down the left wing. He'll leave it for Hackshaw. He'll play it into the box, headed away by Logue.
It's an excellent header there from Niall Logue. Once again, facing his own goal and was able to kind of nudge that ball backwards. Was fortunate there wasn't an Indy 11 player hanging out at the top of the 18, but an excellent clearance there from Niall Logue.
He's been so solid for this 901 FC team from the day that he came on to the team. 13 games now for Niall Logue. He's been terrific. Just a rock back there defensively.
So here's the chance here, the replay. Allen Wynn getting on that left foot, little step over, whip it into the 6-yard box, and Kyle Murphy was waiting right there. If he was maybe a step closer, he might have gotten there, but Jordan Farr was able to know where the ball was and land on top of it.
Restart here for Indy 11. One yellow card issued tonight as well. That was to Nick Moon of Indy 11. Played by Wild into the box, headed away by Skylar Thomas. Good to have a couple of big dudes like Logue and Thomas back there.
It's absolutely huge, as those players are, because it just quells so many, dangerous opportunities. They're able to just nudge easily outside the box.
Southern College of Optometry is proud to be the official eye doctor of Memphis 901 FC. Check out Southern College of Optometry. Player down for Indy 11. That's why the stoppage. As there was a battle for the ball. And Skylar Thomas able to get up and knock it away. Ooh. And it looks like Womet ran right into Skylar Thomas's elbow.
Yeah, really a beast of a header from Skylar Thomas there, and was really just protecting himself. It wasn't like his elbows were flared out or anything. It was almost as if Carl Ouimet kind of ran into his elbow, and of course he didn't do that on purpose, but just kind of an unfortunate freak accident there, and you just got to hope that Ouimet's okay.
Checking him out. Team's getting a little bit of a breather. As we mentioned, Memphis 7-8-7 on the year, 28 points, 7th place in the Central Division Eastern Conference. 2 wins in their last 3 games, 3 points out of a playoff spot with 2 games in hand on everyone in the division. Just 1 point behind this Indy 11 team that has 8 wins, 11 losses, 5 draws for 29 points, 6th in the Central Division, tied for 5th and 6th with Atlanta United in that Eastern Conference. 2 points out of a playoff spot, tied with Atlanta United 2. So everyone trying to catch the Oklahoma City Energy. Memphis with a win tonight would tie OKC and would have 2 games in hand on them even after tonight. Indy 11 with a win would pass OKC and move into sole possession of 4th place and in a playoff spot here in the Central Division. Memphis has 7 of their next 10, or their last 10, 7 of their last 10 here at AutoZone Park, including the next 2 tonight here against Indy 11, and then Saturday we'll be back at it again as they take on Louisville City FC, the top team in the Central Division. That one gets underway at 7 o'clock as well here at AutoZone Park. Meanwhile, Indy 11, we talk about these teams trying to catch Oklahoma City Energy. Their next 2 games are in Oklahoma City, both against the Energy, both on Sunday and Wednesday. So 2 points back in the division going into tonight. 2 matches with OKC Energy. A lot to be decided in this next week for Indy 11. Part of the reason why they made the big pickup today of Emmanuel Ledesma. There you see a former 901 FC player, Liam Doyle. It was just signed. 29-year-old's yet to play a game for Indy 11. 6th year in the USL, played for 901 FC back in 2019-20. Another solid defender. Back underway. Indy 11 with the ball. Here's Moon. Kofi, Arteaga, Aoze, Hackshaw, place it into the box, headed away again by Memphis.
Strong header once again from Skylar Thomas. As you mentioned, Rob, is just so helpful having those huge, 6'4" players such as Skylar Thomas. Barely has to jump to be able to clear that ball from outside the box.
It's good to have him on that offensive side on a corner as well.
Exactly.
We saw him capitalize on Sunday in New York. He's got 2 goals with the header this year. Jordan Farr has a player down. Back at midfield.
Looks like that might be Hackshaw.
Yeah.
I didn't quite see what happened as well. Looks like he's grabbing his head, and I think he might have gone down in the first half as well. With a slight blow to the head. It's good to see him get up.
Maybe the foot. Let's see here at the bottom of the screen. That's Hackshaw right there. And yeah, nothing really.
Yeah, it looks like non-contact. You see him pointing to the bench as well.
Yeah, he's going to come out of the game. And Liam Doyle's going to get his first appearance now for Indy 11, and Hackshaw being helped off. Not a good way to celebrate his birthday, which was yesterday.
Not at all.
26-year-old from Trinidad and Tobago. Liam Doyle stepping back on the Memphis pitch.
Good to see Liam Doyle back. He was a really solid left-footed center back for 901 FC in his time here. Relatively short time, so good to see him getting some minutes on the pitch with Indy 11.
And we're back underway. Memphis leading 1-0 here in the second half. Here's Timmer. Back to Farr. Plays it up to midfield. Law there. Can't control it. Taken away Oduro. Ahead for win. Lets it bounce over his head. Can't go chase it down as Moon takes over for Indy. Moon to Kofi. He'll turn. And now Doyle. Aoze to Wild. Going Wild. Back to Aoze. Who wants to make a run. Cuts in front of Leston Paul, who's going to be called for a foul.
Really smart.
Oh, he's going to go in the book.
Yeah, kind of a soft yellow card for Leston Paul to earn there. I don't know if it's from the multiple fouls, multiple infractions, or what, but a smart play there from Jose Garcia takes a long, kind of a longer touch and just puts his body in front of Leston Paul and gets his team the foul and Leston Paul a yellow card at that. I don't know if that was a smile or what there, but either way, he knows what he's doing.
That was a veteran move. Here's Law putting it in play. Jose ahead for Wild. Wild on the end line, tries to play it in front, but puts it on top of the net, and that's going to be a goal kick for Memphis.
Yeah, Gordon Wild just hasn't really been up to the speed of the game so far. 901 FC has done a great job of keeping track of him. You can see he's such a quick, sturdy left-footed player, really low to the ground and, really great ball control, but his final product just hasn't been there in the final third in this match.
Cody Cropper will put it back in play for Memphis. Made a big save in the first half. It's really only been tested that one time. Indy 11 regains control on their side of midfield. Nice lead for Jose.
See, Jose's really getting more involved in this match. You can see him pushing his team up the field, just involved in every play.
Nicky Law leaves it for Guchar. Back to Timmer, now all the way back to midfield for Liam Doyle. Right side Wilmette, his pass for Moon knocked away, and Memphis regains control. Win.
Love that.
Memphis just playing catch with it. Here's Leston Paul. All the way back to Skylar Thomas.
It's excellent ball movement from 901 FC to be able to break that pressure and now get Leston Paul a little bit more time and space in the middle of the field.
Kisiedu back to Segbers, all the way back to Skylar Thomas, and back to the keeper, Cody Cropper. Skylar Thomas plays it up in midfield. Kisiedu with it there.
Love that from Kisiedu. See him showing a little bit of swagger there.
Here comes Fortune. Fortune with a long run. Oh, Fortune's pass just knocked away as he tried to find Reynolds out on the left wing. Kicked out of bounds. It'll be a Memphis throw-in.
I'd like to see Dre Fortune be a little bit selfish there. About 18 yards from goal. Maybe take a strike on goal at that point.
Kadeem Daker's going to come in for Allen Wynn. Dakers was questionable coming into this one. He's had to miss a couple of games with the injury. A couple of goals, 4 assists. That leads the team. Allen Wynn will come off. Dakers coming off the bench has been very good this year.
Absolutely, and Rob, that's the difference between this year and previous years. You can bring players like Kadeem Dakers, take off Allen Wynn, and bring players like Kadeem Dakers, who's just as good as Allen Wynn and has got that flair and that speed. Bring him on in the 60th minute, give him about 30 minutes to show his stuff. This is the difference between this 901 FC team and years previous. You have such a deep bench, especially on the attacking front.
Yeah, Michael Salazar and Tuahene, when he's healthy, can be another one of those guys that can be a spark off the bench. He is out of tonight's game. Salazar is available. Salazar has scored 2 goals. So it'll be interesting to see when he gets into this game. He has scored twice. He has scored in each game against Indy 11 this season. Doyle puts it back in play for Indy 11. Law. Jose to Wild. Wild with the run. Gordon Wild tries to play it in front, knocked away and taken away by Segbers. For Kadeem Dakers, who just checked on. Nice defensive stop there by Guchar. Left wing Jose. Now Nicky Law. Head for Wild. Wild tries to cross. Knocked away by Leston Paul, and Dakers gets it to Paul, right back to Dakers, and Memphis regains control. Back to Paul.
Well done from Leston Paul and Kadeem Dakers to be able to break that pressure, and now 901 FC has an attacking chance far side of the field.
Low. Kisiedu to Oduro. Fortune back to Oduro. Now Reynolds. Kisiedu to Murphy. Tried to touch it back. It's knocked away by Kofi.
Great idea there from 901 FC and Kyle Murphy. Murphy just a little bit off on that touch, but 901 FC really feeling themselves in the final third and some really sharp ball movement and movement as well.
Ghost River is a proud partner of Memphis 901 FC. Ghost River Brewing Company. Our roots run deep. 1-0, Memphis leads. Rob Fisher, JJ Greer with you here at AutoZone Park on a beautiful Wednesday night here in Memphis. 62nd minute of this one. Important match for both of these teams when it comes to the standings in the Eastern Conference Central Division. And Memphis getting a break, having the lone goal here. Jordan Farr, the keeper for Indy 11, tried to clear it out of the box, hit it right off of Kyle Murphy, deflected it right towards the net and into the back of the net, and that's why Memphis has this 1-0 lead. Here's Law. Arteaga. Back to Ayoze. Arteaga now playing in front. Opportunity there for Guchar to sneak through. He couldn't. Now it's centered in front by Wild. And now Logue clears it out, but before he does, we have a whistle and a foul on Indy 11.
A couple of great challenges there once again from Skylar Thomas. A huge tackle there, went to ground, went to his feet. You got to get it right when you go to your feet, and he did. Then another second great header right there at the near post, the 6-yard box. But you can see an excellent tackle here from Skylar Thomas, and then gets up and was also able to make the clearance on the 6-yard box as well. So really impressive performance from Skylar Thomas so far in the first hour of this match.
Cropper, the keeper for Memphis. Segbers now for 901 FC. Played all the way back to Cropper again. Murphy's header can't be controlled, and Indy 11 takes over. Here's Moon. Moon with a long run. Moon stood up by Niall Logue, who just knocks it away.
Great challenge there, as you said, Rob. Stood his ground and was able to make the tackle, and then now we have a counterattack for 901 FC.
Kisiedu down the left wing. Ooh, tries to make a move, has it poked away, but it'll be a throw in for Memphis deep.
Excellent little challenge there from Met. Just was able to get a toe on it because Kisiedu definitely had him beat for pace.
Andre Reynolds will come up and take that throw in. Memphis holding on to a 1-0 lead here in the 65th minute at AutoZone Park. Reynolds with the throw, gets it to Murphy. Murphy, oh, Fortune's going to be called for a foul. And then a little pushing with Carl Womet.
Dre Fortune's got to keep his head here. You got the lead. For 901 FC, you definitely don't want to go down a man. That'd be the last thing you want.
Right.
The last 25 minutes or so of this match.
Will be Indy 11 ball. Got a cut. Womet cut just below the eye. The official wants to play.
Little blood there for Met. He's got to get that closed up. Might need a kit swap as well if he's got a little blood on that jersey. But he'll definitely, he's a warrior. He's a battle in there. He'll definitely want to come back on the pitch.
Yeah, they'll fix that up before he can get back out there. So they'll be playing shorthanded here for the time being as he gets repaired over on the sideline. Murphy can't control there. Kofi now for Indy 11, taken away. Kisiedu with a run. Break here for Memphis. Kisiedu into the box. Kisiedu comes left, still controls. That's two men on him. Gets it back out to Oduro. Didn't force anything. And Oduro now knocked off the ball.
Wow, it's excellent defending there from Nick Moon.
No whistle. Now there's a whistle.
Yeah, not really sure there what the official is calling. Adam Kilpatrick, as Nick Moon really made a clean challenge, but then just went down in a heap and really wasn't worried, concerned about the ball, but it was excellent defending from Nick Moon.
Yeah, and the ball just kind of sat there, and Memphis tried to, no whistle, just tried to take advantage. As you see Moon and Oduro both going at it and both going down. And then the ball just sat there, and Andre Reynolds was like, all right, well, I'll go ahead and play. But then the whistle blown.
Yeah, very interesting, because Nick Moon, he had sole possession of the ball, didn't try to kick it out of bounds or anything, just kind of left it there, and there really was no foul on the play, Rob. So it's a very interesting decision here from Adam Kilpatrick. I'm really curious to see what the foul is called here.
Well, we'll take a break here, and while we have a break, if you can't watch the match, you can turn on Sirius XM FC 157. North America's only 24/7 source of soccer radio, featuring Ray Hudson, Tony Meola, Rodney Marsh, and USL All Access with Mike Watts and Devin Kerr every Tuesday night at 7 o'clock Eastern. You can also hear live action from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more. It's all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the SXM app. Oh. When you step on the ball and turn your ankle after that, it can be a little painful.
Very much painful. I see why he stopped right away, but it looks like, well, Rob, it looks like he might go off the field. The trainers come on the field, so he has to step off for a bit, but the trainer's giving the thumbs up, so Nick Moon might try to stay in this game.
Yeah, there you see Wamet. He's back on the pitch for Indy 11. So he'll stand off a second before he's waved back on.
And you saw, I think I saw the trainer at the top of the screen there give the international signal for sub. He was limping pretty bad.
They don't have many subs on this Indy 11 team. Their depth is a little limited. I mean, they have 3 guys who are dressed tonight who have yet to play a game. One of them, Liam Doyle, who's in the game now.
And you need attacking players. You're down 1-0 with a little over 20 minutes left in this match. You need to put some players in the game that are going to get forward and get you some goals.
And the ball put back in play. Memphis will give it up to Indy 11. Here's Moon. Near side Ayoze. Ball for Law, missed him. Segbers picks it up. They'll play it back to Cody Cropper, the keeper, who will dump it out to midfield. Segbers now comes on, hits it off the Indy 11 player, out of bounds. It'll be a Memphis throw-in. 70th minute. Memphis holding on to this 1-0 lead. Neither team with many chances here in this match, and now we'll see Raul Gonzalez. He'll come on the pitch and replace Dre Fortune.
I like the substitution. Dre Fortune had a really good match, but you could tell it was getting a little heated there, and maybe Coach Pierman might be talking to him about that. You know, we need to keep 11 men on the field here. We don't want to go down a man with up a goal with 20 minutes left, and Raul will bring, you know, some attacking flavor to the match as well as his defensive capability. So I think a really smart substitution there from Coach Pierman.
Certainly every time Raul Gonzalez comes into the game, we remember his game-winning goal against Birmingham. You were on the call.
What a goal
for
that was.
one.
Oh, yeah.
Special night here at AutoZone Park.
Fantastic.
96th minute of that match. Bicycle kick to win it.
This is one of those goals you remember forever. I think everybody in the stadium might remember that forever.
No doubt about it. It was a special night. It was a huge win for 901 FC. Start of these last 3 games in which they've won 2 of the 3. Here's Reynolds now. He's got a lot of room in front of him. Reynolds with the long run. Reynolds lost control of the ball a bit. It's taken away by Kofi and cleared out by Indy 11. Now Memphis gets it back. Gonzalez. Oh, off his foot, rolls out of bounds. It'll be Indy 11 throw-in. Wamet clears it up to midfield. Now Logue with the header. Less than Paul now. Back to Niall Logue. Skylar Thomas. Odoro. Now Dakers ahead for Kisiedu. Liam Doyle loses control, but it was off of Kisiedu. It'll be a throw-in for Indy 11.
It's good ball movement from 901 FC so far and good energy, but you know, in these matches, Rob, I think 901 FC might need to get one more goal to create that cushion, because you never know with a team like Indy 11, and you know, you only get so many chances. And you know, sometimes these games, 901 FC has struggled a bit with giving up late goals, and I think it would make Ben Pierman a lot more comfortable if they could get another one to seal this match.
Another goal could be huge here for 901 FC, because Indy 11 really hasn't had many opportunities either, but you don't want to give them that one opportunity. Here's Kisiedu. Here's a chance for Memphis. Gonzalez plays it in front for Murphy. Just not enough on it, and it's taken away by Guchar and cleared out near midfield, and we got a whistle, foul. It'll be Indy 11 ball.
It's a great effort there from Raul. He was able to win the header off of the Cody Cropper kick and then get down the field, but unfortunately the end product wasn't there.
Nick Moon's going to come off. Reese Buckmaster, former 901 FC player. He played for 901 FC last year. Went to Indiana University from Auburn, Indiana. 25-year-old, now playing for the hometown team, Indy 11. Kofi. Long pass down the right wing for a Buckmaster. He battles in the corner, loses that battle, and Memphis will have the throw-in.
Buckmaster's a really solid player. Probably, I would say, more of a defensive player, Rob, but as you said, Indy 11 kind of hurting for bodies, for substitutions. Probably, you know, don't have a lot of options to choose from. And Buckmaster, he can get forward as well, but I think he's more of a defending player, so it'll be interesting to see how he does in the last 15 minutes or so of this match.
Now Memphis regains control in their own end. Dump it ahead. Murphy races after it. Got behind the defender. Dangerous there. Now races after it again. Gets to the loose ball and then tripped up, and that's going to be a foul call. And Wamet got frustrated as he got up, and the official comes in to make sure they stay separated, and Reynolds comes in to do the same. He's reaching for something. He's reaching for the yellow card. And I think he's going to give it to Reynolds for coming into that.
Yeah, lots of talk there. We'll see if he's going to give him the yellow card or not.
Yes, he is.
Be interesting to see if Ouimet as well gets the yellow card. Doesn't look like he is, but going back to the play there, you see Kyle Murphy was just running his absolute socks off. You see Reynolds is disappointed with that. So he thought he was trying to protect his teammate, but Kyle Murphy has earned his team a very dangerous free kick opportunity here, and we'll see if some of those big guys can get on top of it with Kyle Murphy in the box and Niall Logue. You see on the replay here, Kyle Murphy working his socks off there and getting a little push in the back, and you see Ouimet going down as well. A lot of contact there as guys are getting a little bit tired.
Murphy gave him a little jab. Gonzalez will put it in play for Memphis. Dangerous restart here for 901 FC.
Yeah, looking for a dangerous in-swinging ball here, and Raul will put this kind of in between the PK spot and the 6-yard box.
Gonzalez in front, headed away. Arteaga. And taken away by Indy 11 as they try to play it ahead for Gordon Wild. Miss him. And it comes loose out at midfield where Memphis will take over. Hey, USL's elite pre-professional platform, USL Academy, allows clubs to build a pathway to pro soccer by bringing together top local youth talent and helping players transition to their USL senior teams. For more information, visit usl-academy.com. 76th minute of this one here at AutoZone Park in downtown Memphis. Memphis 901 FC holding on to a 1-0 lead as both teams battle here in this huge Central Division matchup. Now Logue for Memphis. Played ahead for Dakers off his head and out of bounds. That'll be a throw in for Indy 11. See Jordan Farr, the keeper for Indy 11. Had one big mistake that cost Indy 11 a goal tonight. And credit to Kyle Murphy for being the right man in the right spot, getting his 14th of the season franchise record. Also the all-time leading goal scorer in franchise history. Kofi for Indy 11 to Aoze. Timmer races down the wing. Dakers all over him. Dakers just beats him to the ball, knocks it away, but it goes out, and we'll have what is just the second corner of the night.
Good battle there between Timmer and Kadeem Dakers. Timmer was able to get the better of that matchup and earns himself a dangerous corner kick here with Gordon Wild with a left-footed outswinger.
Wild with the corner. Plays it far side. The head ball's knocked away, and then we have a whistle, and it'll be Memphis ball.
Smart call there from Adam Kilpatrick. Definitely hands in the back there on that floated corner, outswinging corner kick to the back post. And, you know, I think Adam Kilpatrick's had a really good handle in this game, is able to keep things relatively calm, and so far has managed an excellent game.
Cody Cropper plays it down the left wing, and Murphy, the head ball, a little too far for Kisiedu. It's knocked away by Indy 11, throw in for Memphis. Reynolds looking for somebody to move. Gonzalez has it. That goes out of bounds, and Memphis will retain. Reynolds gets it into Gonzalez. Double teamed and taken away. Buckmaster is clearing pass, knocked off of Gonzalez. Throw in for Indy 11. Doyle, his pass intercepted. Kisiedu in front, long shot is knocked aside as Kadeem Dakers let it go. But it'll be a Memphis throw in.
Excellent interception there from Kisiedu. Found Dakers on top of the 18-yard box, and you see what Dakers was trying to do. Opened up his body to the far post and was trying to whip that back to the near post, but good defending in the end from the 11.
Gonzalez with the throw in. Memphis trying to add to their 1-0 lead. Reynolds, tried to play it in front. Hit right off of Oduro. Now Gonzalez. His cross knocked away by Wamet. Now Kofi with Kisiedu all over him. Kofi. Then has it knocked away by Reynolds. Out of bounds.
Looks like there was a foul called.
They called the foul, yeah.
A lot of contact there from Kisiedu and Kofi, but that's a good foul to take if you're Kisiedu.
80th minute of this game. Memphis still without a corner in this game.
Ooh, really close there from Kadeem Dakers.
Three best chances for Memphis have all been mistakes, really.
Absolutely.
By Indy 11 in this game. Oduro ahead for Leston Paul. That's taken away, and then Paul knocks it out of bounds. The Memphis captain. That'll be a throw-in for Indy 11 as they get another couple of players ready to check on and bring a little energy, including Patrick Segrist.
You know, Rob, I'm kind of surprised that Indy 11 has waited this long to make substitutions with only 10 minutes left in the match. You know, such an important match at this point in the season, and really Indy 11 haven't had a ton going forward, and I know they don't have a lot of, they might not have a lot of attacking players on the bench, but you know, you're only giving your guys, you know, 10 minutes or so to make something happen. So we'll see if 901 FC can stay strong with these oncoming Indy 11 substitutions.
Yeah, we talk about the depth of Indy 11 and Liam Doyle, who's already checked on, playing in his first game this season. Now Alan Torres also going to check on. He turns 18 on Friday. 17-year-old Alan Torres, he's number 34, is also checking in. There he is, turning 18 on Friday. It's his first game with Indy 11, making his debut right here at AutoZone Park tonight.
We'll see what he can do.
Gershon Kofi coming out. So Torres will check on. Less than 10 minutes left in regulation time. 1-0 Memphis holding on to this lead in a very key match. It seems like every time Memphis has had that opportunity this year to kind of jump into the top 4, they take a step back.
Really huge moment in this match, and really a huge moment in this season. If 901 FC can kind of gut out this victory, been a really overall sloppy match. But as we've said over and over this match, you know, Kyle Murphy, he's made the difference. He's still running his socks off. You see how hard he's pressing this Indy 11 back line.
Did it again right there as far, clears it out to midfield. Here's Wild. Gordon Wild nowhere to go. Now ball played for Segrist down the left wing. Segrist plays it in front, headed away by Thomas, and hits the flag. And Indy 11 will get it back. They throw it in quickly. Wild taken down, no call. Now the ball goes out of bounds. That'll be Memphis ball. Hey, a new era of Division II professional women's soccer begins in 2023 with the introduction of the USL Super League. Head over to uslsoccer.com/USL Super League to learn more. Memphis throw-in, Mark Segbers will throw it in. Skylar Thomas now for Memphis. Played up to midfield. Dakers keeps it rolling forward. Now Dakers takes it right away from 2 men. Dakers down the right side, and both players go down. No whistle, so you'll race after it, and Doyle knocks it out of bounds. It'll be a Memphis throw-in.
Excellent effort there from Kadeem Dakers. Second, third, and fourth effort. It's good defending as well from Jared Timmer, and both players going down. Liam Doyle ended up coming across to make the clearance, but excellent work from Kadeem Dakers. That's what it's going to take in these last 10 minutes or so if 901 FC wants to pick up 3 points.
Throw in here for Memphis. Mark Segbers will throw it in. Oh, tried to get it to Salazar. Tried to slip off his man. Just couldn't. And taken away by Indy 11. Segrist on the near side. Plays it ahead for Guchar. Right wing pass headed away by Reynolds for Gonzalez. Gonzalez can't get around his man, and it goes out of bounds. Throw in for Indy 11. '85th minute here at AutoZone Park. Segrist with the cross knocked away. Guchar. Wilmette. Buckmaster in front, headed away by Loeb. And those 2 big defenders for Memphis continuing to just keep the box clear.
They've been absolutely huge on that back line for 901 FC and for Cody Cropper. Cody Cropper's had it relatively easy tonight. We'll see if it'll stay that way for the final 5 minutes or so. But as you said, Rob, that center back partnership of Niall Loeb and Skylar Thomas have been really amazing in keeping this shutout so far for 901.
There's Gonzalez, plays it out to midfield, gets it right back. Now back to Logue. Kishiadu near side for Mark Segbers at midfield. Segbers will cut back. Paul now back to Segbers. All the way back, Skylar Thomas will turn and play it all the way back to the keeper, Cody Cropper. Hey, join USL in celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month through October the 15th. Here's Dakers with a chance for 901 FC. To Murphy. Kishiadu. Tried to flip it in for Murphy. It's knocked away and cleared out to midfield. Hispanic Heritage Month through October 15th. Visit uslsoccer.com/Hispanic-Heritage for exclusive content and stories that celebrate members of the Hispanic community that have shaped the USL. Arteaga taken away by Memphis. Murphy, now a long pass for Dakers. Dakers will play it in front, no one there, booted away easily by Indy 11. Arteaga in midfield. Now Wild, a lot of Memphis defenders in front of him.
This game really open right now, Rob, and if you're 901 FC, I know you're trying to get forward and get that goal to kill Indy 11 off, but you're leaving yourself pretty open on those counterattacks. But done a good job so far of getting 8 to 9 men behind the ball. And Kadeem Dakers is absolutely working his socks off in the final portion of this game.
Dakers doing a heck of a job and just drew a foul there. It'll be a Memphis ball here in the 88th minute.
It's been a huge, really impactful sub for 901 FC. Great decision by Ben Pierman. He hasn't been super sharp or effective in the final third, but his work in the middle of the field and on the defensive end has been really unmatched, and he's doing a great job of working hard and closing out this match for 901 FC.
Mentioned the last 2 games, Memphis has a combined 20 corners. And I'll go ahead and mention them since we haven't mentioned them yet. They've had 20 Celtic crossing corners in the last 2 games. None, not one here tonight.
It's really an amazing stat there. It's not too many matches, one, Rob, where you have 0 corners in a game and find yourself up 1-0 and on the way to victory. But 901 FC bringing on a couple of really strong athletic substitutions here to close out this match.
Salazar will come on, Michael Salazar. Kyle Murphy working his tail off here in the second half. Has the goal for Memphis, credited with the goal at least for Memphis. His 14th of the season.
Kyle Murphy absolutely ran himself into the ground. You see on the replay here him just chasing down hopeless balls and then chasing down the ball going into the goal, and was able to shepherd that ball into the goal. Really made that one all on his own, and that's the difference so far tonight.
Breck Evans also will come on for Memphis, playing in his 15th game. He's been playing a lot recently here for 901 FC. Andre Reynolds will head to the bench. Not a lot of time left, under a minute here in regulation before we get to our stoppage time. Memphis holding on to a 1-0 lead. Trying to close this one out and win their 3rd game in their last 4, 2nd in a row, with a home game looming Saturday against the top team in the division, Louisville City. Cropper just got a yellow card for, well, wasting time.
And now he kicks the ball and the ref's not ready. A bit of gamesmanship here from Cody Cropper.
Do it again, Cody.
And Rob, I can imagine there'll be a fair amount of stoppage time in the second half. The second half's been very choppy, unlike the first half.
Yeah, just 1 minute added in that first half. 8 minutes of Miller Lite stoppage time have been added. That's an eternity. Now we have a push off. They're going to give the ball. Are they going to give the ball to Memphis, or
they
are
going to
call a foul there on Timmer?
Absolutely. I don't know if that ball is really fully out of bounds, and Timmer just really went out of his way to lower his shoulder into Kadeem Daker's chest, and Kadeem Daker's once again just hustling for those loose balls heading out of bounds, and earns his team a free kick in the corner here. 901 FC will try to waste some time here, but 8 minutes is a lot of time to try to spin in the corner.
This is as close as we've gotten to a Celtic crossing corner. Memphis just wasting time, as you mentioned. Indy 11 comes over, they'll knock it out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, it'll be Indy 11. They knocked it off Memphis. Paul tries to keep it in for Memphis. We're going to have a foul as Segrist was upended.
See, Indy 11 really trying to turn up the tempo here, at least in their own defensive end.
Still a lot of time.
A lot of time still, and you got a lot of speed up top with Michael Salazar for 901 FC, so I'll be curious to see if 901 FC can catch Indy 11 on the counter.
Not much has changed as far as chances from the first half, but we talked to Ben Pierman at the halftime break as Kishidu comes away with a steal, but has it poked away. But Memphis 901 FC, they've been better in the second half.
They've been better
in the first half.
Exactly. They've been better in terms of keeping control of the ball, not turning the ball over so cheaply in midfield, which really I'd say they dominated possession in this second half, and whereas Indy 11 still have had some kind of sloppy mistakes, some kind of sloppy turnovers in midfield, but they've still managed to hang around, and 901 FC haven't been able to quite close them out.
Wild pushed off the ball by Leston Paul. Hit for Kishidu, now Salazar. To Dakers. Dakers, the lead pass for Kishidu. He's in the clear. Kishidu shot far post. He just missed.
Really sloppy miss there from Kishidu. Did well to get in position, but really wasn't even that close to hitting the target.
Now Gonzalez to Salazar. Salazar in the corner, pushed down, a whistle. And I think they're going to call it on Salazar.
There's a lot of contact there between Carl Ouimet and Michael Salazar. As you see here, great decision there from the lineswoman, and as Kadeem Dakers played in Kishidu, but Kishidu really nowhere near the target. Jordan Farr really stood his ground. I'd like to see maybe Kishidu maybe take one or two more touches and at least put the ball on target.
Farr will put it back in play. Long header for Salazar. He races after it with Ouimet, knocks him down, and that's going to be a whistle and another foul on Salazar.
Smart play there from Carl Ouimet once again. Probably really minimal contact, but 9 times out of 10, maybe even more than that, he knows he's going to get that call from the official.
Oh, nice read there. And a takeaway by Segbers, and now Dakers down the right side for Kishidu. They'll play with it in a corner, push down, ball goes out of bounds. That'll be Memphis ball.
It's like a foul called there from Kishidu, baited Liam Doyle into that one and really just dropped his body. And if you're 901 FC, you're going to waste a lot more time. You've had multiple chances to really bury this game, Rob, and you got to hope that Indy 11 kind of stays. They've really been kind of sleepy so far in the whole second half and haven't shown a ton of urgency going forward. So if you're 901 FC, you got to kind of want to rely on that and hope that you can close this game out.
Still a lot of time, 4 minutes, can't be looking at that clock. As 8 minutes were added, a Miller Lite stoppage time here in this second half. Memphis just going to try and kill some time over in the corner. Oh, nice shot by Indy 11 to take it away. And then a couple of players wrestling back behind the play. No whistle, the play on. And Memphis has it all the way back to their keeper, Cody Cropper. And now we do have a whistle, and a yellow card is going to be issued. Kishidu going to get that yellow.
Yeah, it looked like there was contact there in the near side corner of the field. A lot of contact between Kishidu and I think that was Guchar.
So Indy 11 put it back in play, back on the inline.
Nice win there from Breck Evans. That's why he's in the game, to win those headers.
Guchar to Timmer. Played down the right wing, and it's headed away by Gonzalez, and Memphis regains control.
Excellent leap there from Raul.
I've done a great job, really, of just ending every threat that we've seen. Here comes Salazar. Salazar with a nice run. Cuts over into the corner. Salazar will control it there.
It's great strength there from Salazar.
And it is knocked out of bounds. It'll be an Indy 11 ball.
It's either going to be a throw-in or a dangerous play free kick here for Indy 11. Looks like it's a throw-in.
Last couple of minutes, Memphis trying to hold on to this 1-goal lead.
Love to see the effort there from Laurent Casillas. He's been running the whole match as well.
Here comes Gordon Wild with a run down the left wing for Indy 11. Oh, Leston Paul just takes it right away from him.
Wow, what effort there from Leston Paul. You see him sprint from across the field.
Now Torres plays it into the box, but right to Cropper. He'll go to his knees to take a little more time. With just over a minute left in stoppage time here in this game. Doyle with the header to Ouimet. Now Timmer. Doyle for Indy 11. They've got to hurry and get themselves a chance here. Down a goal. Torres. Buckmaster plays it in front with an opportunity there. And it's knocked away, and that's going to be a goal kick.
It's excellent defensive play there from 901 FC. Niall Logue once again able to make that clearance. See the Buckmaster cross there. Niall Logue, what a stop that was there. Just mirroring Guchar there. Was able to clear that out. Not only not let that slide across the 6-yard box, was able to kick it off of Guchar as well and earn his side a goal kick. And there can't be much time left now in stoppage time. And there it is.
There it is. Big win for Memphis. 901 FC as they hold on. A mistake by Indy 11 cost them the only goal of this game. And Kyle Murphy got his 14th of the season. And Memphis is able to hold on for the 1-0 victory. Puts them in a tie for 4th place. That means a tie for a playoff spot with just 9 games remaining.
Huge win there for 901 FC. And what a way to do it. It was ugly, wasn't pretty, but they got the job done off a very sloppy goal there from Kyle Murphy, but he doesn't care. He'll take it. He'll take his 14th goal of the season, and he was able to lead 901 FC once again, and that man Skylar Thomas as well, along with Breck Evans and Cody Cropper and Niall Logue. That back line really were the MVPs of this match.
Big game for 901 FC. Big win for 901 FC as they knock off Indy 11 here tonight at AutoZone Park. Skylar Thomas getting ready to join us.
All right.
Hey, Skylar, you got us?
I can hear you.
Hey, congratulations on the win, man. Great defensive effort by you guys tonight.
Appreciate you.
What? You know, Ben Pierman talked to us at halftime, wasn't really overly pleased with the first half, but even though the second half you guys didn't get many chances either, it seemed like you played much better possession-wise.
Yeah, I think today was a team performance. We were solid defensively, closing up the gap from front to back. Proud of the boys today. That was a team win. Awesome.
How would you describe what you guys were able to do coming off that win on Sunday, where the offense has played so well in the last couple of games, and today happened to just win a different style?
Yeah, like I said, it's a team performance. We are strong defensively today. It's just good to get 3 points at home, keep that clean sheet, we're on a roll right now. The boys are feeling good, so we're just trying to keep up that same energy.
9 games left. You mentioned winning at home and getting 3 points at home. 6 of those are at home. How important to get these games at home and get these points, as many as you can?
Very important. I know we had a difficult start to the season on the road a lot. We're through that. We're finally home. We're in front of our fans. We just want to put on good performances and keep collecting these 3 points.
Is there anybody that can get a head ball over you and Niall Logue?
Not when we're feeling good.
Well, Skylar, congratulations, man. Great game tonight, great defensive effort, and big 3 points.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
All right, Skylar Thomas joining us down on the pitch. 901 FC with the victory tonight. 1-0 over Indy 11. We'll be back to wrap it up after this.
Tex-Mex. Tex-Mex. Termites.
Don't mess up your deck with Tex-Mex. Terminex, here to help. Don't burn down the duplex. Terminex.
At AutoZone, you get what you need when you need it. Got a today job? Pick it up free same day at your local AutoZone. More of a tomorrow project? Order as late as 10 p.m. with free next day delivery. Getting the job done just got easier.
Weird. Come on. Great. You for real? Ah! So maybe just a cable?
We can help you.
Welcome to America's #1 battery destination. AutoZone, your battery solution.
At Chick-fil-A Caraway Village, we always look forward to seeing Ellie. Nick also.
Ellie just gets excited and bolts right towards him.
She loves to come and get the bag and trots right back to Nick.
We never even had to ask them to hand her the bag. The team members just automatically knew to do it. It was just that little thing, that level of customer service that kind of blew my mind.
We're just really glad that Nick shared Ellie with us. We take care of our guests, whether they're 2-legged or 4-legged.
Big win for Memphis 901 FC tonight at AutoZone Park in downtown Memphis. 1-0 over Indy 11. When we win, you win with Sticks. Receive a free appetizer with the purchase of an entree when Memphis 901 FC wins, which they did tonight over Indy 11. Rob Fisher and JJ Greer with you to wrap this one up. And JJ, it wasn't the prettiest game, but with 10 games left in the season, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter at all. These are the ones that you have to get. You know, I said it before, especially at home, you got to get 3 points, and they're doing it. You know, they're in the driver's seat now in terms of, you know, making the playoffs, right? It's within their hands, whereas seasons previous, you know, it's been out of their hands. They needed favorable results to make it in the playoffs. This year, they're in the driver's seat to go and do it.
Stats are rather remarkable. Just 3 shots on target for Memphis after having 19 in the last 2 games combined, but only 1 for Indy 11. And only 1 corner this entire game.
Only 1 corner. You know what that says? You know, Indy 11, they're a possession-oriented club. But, you know, there was a lot of east and west passes, a lot of short passes, a lot of passes backwards, right away from their attacking goal. And that just shows, you know, what our Buff City Soap man of the match, Skylar Thomas and Niall Logue, were able to do. They stayed behind the ball and were able to remain really strong defensively.
With 901 FC's victory and 3 points tonight, they are now tied with 31 points with Oklahoma City. Although 901 FC, they have currently 2 games still in hand on OKC. That's really all Cody Cropper had to do. That saved. And boy, Jordan Farr had that one miscue almost, and then that miscue, the lone goal for 901 FC as they win it tonight 1-0. Thanks for joining us. Big win for Memphis 901 FC. For JJ Greer, I'm Rob Fisher. Have a great night, everyone.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.